What on earth are these coordinates doing here? I've never seen these coordinates before. Unless... Gina? Gina! She has so done it this time. Alright, girl, let's go see what she's up to, shall we?
Dude, whatever you do, don't date her. She's not worth it.
What the heck is he talking about? Oh, I see what he was referring to. Gina?
Doctor, now is really not a great time. I'm looking for the piece of crap that decided that it'd be right to totally cheat on me with someone else.
Gina, do not make me activate that regulator with my sonic. You shrink back down now, and we'll avoid getting made by, well, most of London at this point.
But Fine. You really have a habit at interfering at the most inconvenient moments. It's really annoying.
I'm sorry, but someone has to keep you in check.
The same could be said about you. The great doctor, secretly the greatest warrior in the galaxy, has killed many, but still goes on as if he's pure of heart.
Look here, human. If you think I place myself above anyone, then you are greatly mistaken. I've done things, horrible things, yes, but if you think for one moment that I never stopped to reflect on all that I did, then you really don't know me. Every moment of my life I have to live with what I did in the past, and it haunts me to this day. But I move on, and not because I want to forget, but because I have to. I'm not a good man, I am not a hero, I am just a person who does what has to be done, even when nobody else will do it. So if you want to go on saying that I didn't care, or I don't care, that I go on as a saint, then be my guest. But just keep in mind, you haven't been through what I have. You couldn't even begin to fathom the decisions I've had to make. From deciding to kill or keep the Daleks alive, to deciding to kill my entire race to save them. Even though I was able to reverse one of those, they were still universe-level decisions. I don't care that you're pissed over a stupid human matter. In the bigger picture, it means absolutely nothing. I will be in the TARDIS when you are over yourself.
Doctor, I'm sorry.
I know you are. You're only human after all. Now come on, we need to get going.
Understood.
I don't see why we need them. All of you testimony creatures can literally mock anything.
We can mock, yes. But if you did not notice, our last encounter with the Doctor proved we cannot hold a form when confronted with Time Lord technology and techniques. They, however, can.
So, who exactly are we entrusting them to blend in as? One of his old companions?
We had considered that. But then it occurred to us, why mimic the ones he loves dearly, when we can ruin him by ruining his reputation.
And by that, I'm assuming you mean to directly impersonate him?
That is correct. They have arrived.
I've never met a Zygon in person. This ought to be interesting.
Thank you for accepting our invitation. We greatly appreciate it.
Whenever the opportunity to stop the Doctor arrives, we are not the ones to refuse it.
Good. Then we can get to work.
You are very direct, human. We admire that.
Everyone is grateful. We get it. Can we actually get to work, please?
We concur. Zygon Leader, we have a specific task for you and your Zygon members.
And what would that be?
We need you to become the Doctor himself.
For that, we would have to be close to him long enough to make an exact copy.
That shouldn't be a problem.
And what of my two generals?
They will blend in as UNIT soldiers. I believe you are quite aware of how they look and behave, correct?
Yes, we have dealt with them many times. It will not be an issue.
Excellent. Then we set the plan into motion.
Just so we're clear, what exactly are we having the Doctor duplicate do to ruin the actual Doctor's reputation?
He's going to destroy all the UNIT bases from their main headquarters.
The Doctor, the destroyer of UNIT. Well, that certainly would make you an even bigger target, wouldn't it? What are we waiting for then? I'll head to the UNIT base in London. Maya, you will go to the one in New York. And Cassandra?
I know. I'm going to stay here and monitor everything with testimony.
Exactly. Zygons. Don't screw this up. For all our sake.
The same could be said for you, human. Men, with me.
This will work, Adora. We are absolutely sure of that.
Well, run the numbers again. I don't want this plan backfiring. Not when we can have everything we need to finally stop him. I'll be on the comms.
She's becoming a bit of an annoyance.
We concur. Once this operation is finished, we plan to dispose of her.
Glad we are on the same page. Maya, do you read me?
I read you. I've been counting the minutes till we can rid ourselves of her. I mean, that weird woman. She is always with Missy. It's just odd.
She has been through many life-altering moments. She is the result of her past.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that. Anything else I can get you? Maybe a platter of torture with that creepiness? Trust me, girl. I've got plenty more in store for those who try to talk about me behind my back.
Missy, you were not summoned here.
Wait, she's there?
Well, no, of course I wasn't. But who really needs an invitation to kill the Doctor these days, am I right? By the way, I must admit, ruining the Doctor's reputation by impersonating him, pretty clever idea, for the most part. However, and I know this is a stretch for humans to fully grasp, but what happens if the real Doctor comes around and exposes the Zygon or its generals before it and does any damage as him? What's your plan for that?
We will activate a nearby testimony member.
Based on your last outing with the Doctor, that didn't go so well if I recall.
Shut it! If you get in the way of our operation, I will personally make sure you don't live to see the light of day. And believe me, having to kill you will be very entertaining. You may have taught Adora your ways, but they are no longer holding up, so you can either leave or have me shoot you 3 or 4 times. What'll it be, Missy?
I quite like you. Such fury, such ferocity. I honestly wonder how you weren't the daughter of that cousin of the Doctor and her immortal husband.
Who's to say I'm not?
Wait, are you actually saying that you are? Because let me say on the record, that would be quite the surprise.
I'm afraid I have to disappoint you, but there's no way I'm giving you an answer. Now, as I said before, leave or die.
You really think you're trying to scare me? I faced more menacing beings than you and your pouty attitude, and I'm actually quite pleased. Wanna know why?
Do enlighten me.
Because you really did answer my question, no matter if it was indirectly. So tell me, are you the oldest or the younger of the two? You're the Adora, I mean, of course.
I'm the oldest, and if I'm being perfectly honest, the most wise.
Oosh, narcissistic much, dear? I mean, I boast about myself. Well, a lot. But I hardly even consider myself to be even the cleverest one of the bunch. Mainly to keep people off my scent. Well, coming around, aren't we? I do appreciate not being pushed up against the wall anymore. There's wonders for my hair. You didn't do it because you felt inclined to, though. You want me out of here. Badly, it seems.
Missy, just go.
Whatever you say, dearie. If you ever need help, you know, being evil and all that, just let Auntie Missy know. Ta-ta now.
Is it true that you are also the daughter of...
Yes! I'm the firstborn, but I never wanted to be associated with them after I found that they had a connection with the Doctor. So you will refrain yourself from adding this information into your database. Is that understood?
As you wish.
Doctor, can you please say something to me? I don't want things between us to be broken just because of a little argument.
A little argument? Gina, I've had a lot of companions with me in the TARDIS, and they all had a different personality and their own personal beliefs. Even with that, I respected them even if they didn't agree. What you said was just flat out uncalled for.
I was mad, okay? I just don't need you getting on me about everything. You're not my dad. You're my friend, and I hope I'm yours. Please, you have to believe me when I say what I said back there wasn't 100% my thoughts on you. Even though you do annoy me some days, like, really annoy me.
I do tend to have that effect on people. Why don't we just put this behind us and move on?
I can work with that.
Good. Now, where should we...
Doctor, aren't you going to answer it?
That phone hasn't rang in I don't know how long. It only rings when there's something of great importance.
Well, what are you waiting for? Answer it!
All right. Hello, this is the Doctor.
Hello, Doctor. It's Osgood. We have a bit of a problem.
Osgood! It's been quite some time, hasn't it? Sorry, you said we have a problem? What's so urgent that requires you to call the TARDIS directly?
The Zygons. They've infiltrated UNIT. I even think they're impersonating 2 UNIT generals.
Have they caused any lasting damage yet?
Not that I've noticed, no. Doctor, please just get here as soon as you can.
We're on our way, Osgood. Just watch your back and stay out of sight.
Understood.
So, who's Osgood?
She's a scientific researcher at UNIT and honestly the best cosplayer of all my attires. Even the ones I haven't worn yet. Time travel. Always weird. But anyways, she needs our help.
Alright, so what's the danger this time?
Zygons.
Zygons? What are Zygons?
They're creatures who can shapeshift into anything they have close contact with. When they aren't shapeshifting, they are big rubbery creatures or suckers. Probably explains why they're such good kissers. But that's another story for another time.
And they're attacking UNIT?
Or are about to. Next stop, UNIT HQ.
I'll get ready.
Oh, and Gina, in the instant that I get captured or copied by some chance, you must ask me one question that only my mind can contain the answer to.
What does your mind have to do with anything?
When Zygons copy people, they usually take all their memories too, giving them the perfect weapon. Now, to verify if it's really me, ask me, who is Smithy?
Who is Smithy? Where the heck did that come from?
I usually go by the alias John Smith, so Smithy is just another way of remembering it, but not in a direct way.
Alright, but what is the answer I should expect for it being you? I mean, really you.
Ah, right. That would be good to know. The answer is, Smithy is fine and dandy.
You really are corny sometimes.
Just one of my mini quirks. We'll be at the UNIT HQ soon.
Right. Best get ready then. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Don't take too long.
Hey, someone as awesome as myself needs to look the part.
Oh dear. Fine.
That's what I thought.
I really hope this one goes better than the last one. The Brigadier had quite the cleanup after the last one. Don't want Kate to be stuck with the same situation.
What is the status of Adora?
She's 3 minutes out. Maya has already infiltrated the New York base. She is now inbound to the main UNIT HQ. It appears things are going as planned. For now.
Do we detect a hint of skepticism?
Just call it a hunch. When dealing with the Doctor, anything is possible.
Your statement is very accurate. What do you require of us?
Your assistance is not required at this moment. Just make sure all the preparations are ready.
They are almost prepared as we speak. We also have a possible location on the scientific item the Doctor's companion used on herself.
Confirm the location, then we will go and get it. Also, inform our Zygon partners to dispose of Adora once everything is done.
You do not wish to be there to do it yourself?
Oh, I'll be there, to stand over the body of my lesser sister. Just relay the message. This must go as planned.
We concur. As you were.
Maya, how far out are you?
I'm about a half an hour. Don't worry, I'll be there when we take her down.
Good. The Zygons are in position, and so is the testimony. This plan must work.
Make sure you keep the Doctor occupied long enough. We understand, leader.
Hello, gentlemen. A pleasure to be here again.
The pleasure is all ours, Doctor.
Oh, this is my new companion, Gina.
Hey, what's up?
Doctor, we don't mean to be pushy, but the Zygons are gaining control of all unit bases. We really need to get them moving.
I completely agree. Where's Osgood?
She will be with us shortly. Come, we must get going.
Right. After you, gentlemen.
Doctor? How exactly did you come to know about this place? Doctor?
Sorry, forgot something on the TARDIS. What was your question again?
How did you come across this place?
Oh, well, it honestly kind of happened by accident. But I've always been glad I did find UNIT back in the day.
I believe it. I mean, no offense, but if you were half as crazy as you are now, then I would want you here too.
Wow, no holding back today, I see.
Hey, you know I only half mean it.
That's still meaning it, though.
Alright, you got me there. Look, maybe we should split up. I'll take a look around, and you go with the generals here? That seems more like your thing than mine.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. If you find anything, just find a UNIT soldier and use the radio.
Yes, sir. I'll see you later, Doctor.
I certainly hope so.
Sir, the switch was successful, it seems.
Yes. Now it's time to use this body to cause some very disastrous problems.
Do you want us to fall back or remain here?
Head to the operations room and monitor everything. If you notice anything out of the ordinary, alert me at once.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I do apologize. I tend to be quite stealthy. At least that's what I tell myself.
Hey, it's all good. I take it you're Osgood then? I say that because you have clothing on that I could definitely see the Doctor wearing.
Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure to meet you. Gina, was it?
Yeah. How do you know my name? I never told it to you.
Oh, I was observing your exit from the TARDIS. Which reminds me, those generals you met weren't real UNIT generals. They were Zygons impersonating them.
Man, the Doctor wasn't wrong when he said they could shapeshift into anything. But if they were Zygons, then how long until they copy the Doctor?
If he's with them, it could be any time now. We need to catch up with him.
That sounds like a plan.
Onwards then! Geronimo!
Right. I thought only the Doctor said that.
I earned the right to say it many times, actually.
You must really know the Doctor well. Well, come on. Let's go save him before the switch is made. Why are you wearing sunglasses inside?
Oh, these are no ordinary sunglasses. They're sonic sunglasses.
I'm guessing you got that from a future incarnation of the Doctor.
Actually, yeah.
That's good enough for me.
You got here rather quick. I take it most of the New York base wasn't full equipped for someone like you.
No one can ever be fully prepared for me. Now, shall we?
Of course. The Zygon leader has already copied the Doctor. He's now on his way to the missile room.
And what of your Doctor's companion?
Oh yes, Gina. Well, if we see her, make sure she doesn't make it out alive.
That I can do.
Hello, gentlemen and women. How are we doing today? Seen any Zygons yet?
Not yet, sir, but we're actively searching.
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly does Kate Stewart plan to do?
I haven't actually talked to her yet, surprisingly.
Sir, the New York base is down.
So is the mountain base. We need to get a hold of General Stewart immediately.
Actually, you really don't.
What are you talking about, Doctor? We have to report everything to her.
No, that part you're right about. Just the part of you actually doing it I can't allow.
Doctor, are you alright?
I'm fine. Couldn't be better.
We're gonna have to ask you to get on your knees, Doctor. For the safety of this base, you must be restrained until we are told to release you.
Guys, I realize things are a bit tense right now, but is restraining me really necessary?
It is, when you break protocol.
Well, I suppose you do have a point there. Sadly, you won't be around to actually see it through. Man, I can see why he likes this thing. Now, about those missiles.
I thought all of you unit people had to be in certain attire.
We do. Those two women are not ours. They must be working with the Zygons.
I say we introduce them to the awesome team of Gina and Osgood.
Oh, I'm not much of a fighter.
Could have fooled me.
If you two are done talking, we'd love for you to join us up here.
And that's not gonna happen.
Where's the doctor? The real doctor?
I'm afraid he's out of your reach. But don't worry, you'll soon join him.
Wait a minute. You're Gina. The Gina. The woman who can grow to colossal size. I thought you looked familiar. Oh, how we have much to discuss.
The only thing we're going to discuss is where I punch you first.
She is feisty, isn't she? General, grab them.
As you wish.
Stay back. I have sonic sunglasses.
Like that's gonna do anything to save you.
You'd be surprised what these can do.
Turning off the lights. Clever move. Sadly, I know how to maneuver around without a light. Oh!
Yeah, you really maneuvered around that, didn't you?
Don't let them get away. I have your leader to meet downstairs.
Yes, ma'am.
She's getting away! We have to stop her from doing whatever she's about to do!
You go ahead. I'll take care of this Zygon and its female accomplice.
I see why the doctor likes you so much.
Get going! Time is of the essence.
Right, sorry.
All right, you two. Who wants to be tied up first?
We don't need any of that now. Let's set the timer for, 5 minutes.
It seems things are going as planned.
As predicted.
You do know you can change back now, right?
I do, but this form just has so much to offer.
Alrighty then. As you were.
You!
Quickly, act worried as I hold you at gunpoint.
Can do.
No, stop! Put the gun down, now!
Gina! Oh, thank goodness you're here. I was trying to stop her from launching the missiles until she pointed that gun at me.
Doctor, I have one question for you.
Is now really the best time?
Yes. Who is Smithy?
Smithy? I don't know anyone by the name Smithy.
Sorry, wrong answer.
Oh, well done, well done. You and the real doctor found a way around my neural connection. Well, it was all for nothing, I'm sorry to say. Adora, would you be kind enough to show Gina what happens when you interfere with our plans?
With pleasure.
Oh, bring it on. That's the best you can do? No wonder I beat the other woman so easily. Your fighting sucks.
Then get a load of mine.
Well, you certainly know how to punch, don't you?
After all the beings I've copied, I've learned quite a bit.
Then prove it.
Give up, human. You cannot stop me. You can't stop us. What is done is done. You lost. I'm not sure I can allow that.
Doctor! Osgood, did you really stop those two outside?
Well, I did for a while, but it looks like they've escaped.
Who is Smithy?
Smithy is fine and dandy.
Good to have you back.
Let's catch up later. First, we need to stop that countdown evil me here has started. You can't. It's been ID printed only to one person. Me. You do realize you're copying me right now. Meaning that I can stop the countdown with very little effort. Well, guess you didn't like that through, did I? Osgood, the countdown! Stop it!
But I need your thumbprint.
No more from you. Change back already, you ugly sucker thing.
Is this more beating?
Actually, no. Not at all.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Everyone, retreat! Retreat!
I'm sorry, sis, but we can't do that.
Cassandra, what are you talking about? The mission is a bust.
Your mission was, yes, but we had our own secret mission that we will make sure goes without a hitch. Maya, boys, take her out.
You backstabbing.
Oh, don't worry. I'm close by. I'll be there soon, sis.
I do not have time for this crap. Doctor, there's something I need to tell you.
If it doesn't have anything to do with the current situation, then it can wait. Thumbprint scan activated.
Doctor, should I tie her up?
Yes, that's a great idea.
Do you often tie up your relatives?
What are you talking about? How does that have any relevance right now?
Because I'm secretly your niece. Jordan and Jack had 2 girls.
That I did not know. So how did the daughter of Jordan and Jack turn out so evil?
Life is life. Crap happens.
It's time to say goodbye to your uncle, Adora.
You leave her alone, or I'll make you. Again.
You got lucky out there. This time, it won't be so easy.
Of course you're in on it, Maya. You and Cassandra always worked best together.
We certainly do, sis. Now, before you go on yapping about how I'm a terrible person, let me just say, I'm sorry for not being there for you. If I was, you wouldn't be the inferior sister, and I wouldn't have had to kill Mom.
Wait, you killed Jordan?
Okay, that's enough from you two.
Doctor, countdown is stopped. You can let go now.
Thanks, Osgood. I don't care who or what you are. If anyone hurts my family, they deserve to get the same kind of hurt in return.
Doctor, stop. We are not that way.
It might be time to reconsider that, Gina.
Then do it. Kill me like I killed Jordan. It brought me great satisfaction to see Captain Jack Harkness cry over his dead wife. Then to never hear from him for over 10 years, that was a bonus.
Shut up, shut up! I've had enough of you!
What are you doing to me?
Doctor, that is enough!
Don't worry, I'm not going to kill her. Just give her the biggest headache of her life. As for you two, you can give it up. We know you're Zygons. If I were you, I'd just surrender while you have a chance to.
We will not give up merely because you have evened the playing field, Doctor.
Gina, please, just take care of them.
That I can do.
Well, looks like now is the perfect time to kill you, Adora.
Do your worst.
Well, I'm afraid I'm saving my worst for something more grand, but I'll do my best. Goodbye.
Have fun being haunted by me.
I doubt you'll come back even that way.
Doctor, she's going to kill Adora!
Not on my watch, she's not.
You're too late!
I always thought you'd go for my heart.
That was the plan, but a slow death works too.
She's losing a lot of blood.
Where was she hit?
In her groin, but whatever bullet she was shot with, it really had a fatal impact on her.
Adora, hey, look at me. We're going to get you out of here, I promise.
I'll go grab some medical supplies. I'll be back faster than you can say Zygon. I'll go grab some medical supplies. I'll be back faster than you can say Zygon.
Oh, you can't save her. It's all over for her. The superior has taken out the inferior. Watch as your last family member dies, Doctor. And you can't do a thing to stop it. And Gina, I'll be seeing you soon. Very, very soon.
Come on, she's gone too.
Doctor, why? After everything I did, why are you still trying to save me?
Because my name isn't just a random name. I picked it to be exactly as it says, a doctor, to help and protect anyone in the universe, no matter what the situation.
I'm sorry we never properly got to meet. I was just so focused on stopping you that I threw family out of my head completely. That's what I get for trusting Missy as a mother figure.
Missy? Mother figure? Today really has been a strange and eventful day.
Doctor, I think I'm going now. But you must know this before I go. Cassandra's using growth formula from Gina's experimental ray.
No! If she tries to use that, terrible things will happen. I know it's rather ironic, but she will be a massive threat.
We'll stop it. Stop them. Just hang in there, okay?
Thank you, Doc.
I came as quick as I could. Is she?
Yes. She told us what her group of people are up to. Now it's just a matter of finding them.
I'll take care of the Zygons and Adora. I assure you, she'll receive a proper memorial. You have my word.
Thank you again, Osgood. It's always a pleasure to work beside you. You are truly one of the good ones.
Well, I learned that from you. So don't you ever forget it.
I won't. Gina, we need to get going. If Kate needs me, just tell her to give me a ring.
Will do. All right, now to take care of this. Right.
Doctor, how are you doing?
Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm surviving. I'm moving on. It's what I do best. It's all I know now. So how am I doing? I'm doing the same as I always am. We don't have time for that though. We need to find Cassandra and the rest of her gang before they find the growth formula used on you.
But there wasn't any remaining traces of it after the accident. Jin and I figured it went all in me.
I think we can safely assume not all of it went into you. If they found something, it means there was something left over.
The mission was a failure. You did not ruin the Doctor's reputation as planned.
Yeah, we had a bit of resistance from the Doctor and his companion. However, we did manage to take Adora out.
One loss we can afford. Then we will proceed with the extraction of the growth formula.
First, we need to make sure the Doctor is out of the picture. With him still out there, even if we get the formula, he can still stop our work before we reach the growing stages.
You have a valid point. But with the Doctor traveling in time and space, we won't be able to pinpoint an exact location.
Then perhaps I may be of some assistance?
Get lost!
No, she's one of the Doctor's closest friends, if you want to call it that. With that and her having her own TARDIS, finding the Doctor will be a simple task.
No, I wouldn't say simple, but it won't take long. I will miss the little Adora. She showed potential for eventually being a leader, but I always knew you'd be the one to come and talk to Cassandra. Let's just hope you don't muck it up.
Find the Doctor.
Straight to the point, alright. Let's go find us a Time Lord, shall we, girls?